What's up, Crypto Nation? Welcome to Bite Size Bitcoin and B90X Bitcoin 90-day challenge. We are on day 84, habit number 5. Let's talk about it. I've been wanting to talk about this for a long time. This is a super exciting topic. I love talking about it. Let's get into it, guys. Here we go.
B90X. Bring it. Bring it. This is the act.
So in today's B90X, I want to talk with you guys about one of my favorite activities that I do every single day. Let's talk about the power of imagination. The imagination is the most powerful mental faculty that you have at your disposal as a human being. No other creature on the planet has the power of imagination. Only we as humans have this. Think about that. Let that sit in for a minute. Let that sink in for a minute. We are the only creatures on the entire planet that have the ability to use our imagination. Think about the home that you're living in right now, or think about the car that you're driving right now, or think about the building that you go to work to right now. Think about that. Before that was even created, that house, that car, or that building that you go to, that was conjured up in the mind of one individual at one particular time before the house, the car, or the building was even made. So if we think about it this way, the power of imagination can actually create things and build things before they're even in reality. This is a massively powerful idea if you let it sink in. You can actually create entire worlds, entire programs, entire projects, entire products before you even begin. And it all starts right here. The power of imagination cannot be understated. I use my imagination daily. It's one of the most creative mental faculties you'll ever have. For me, for example, I have two young children. What I love about my young children is that they constantly use their imagination. They create entire worlds. They could create them out of Legos. They could create them out of crafts. They can create them out of anything. This is something our children use exceptionally well. And it is only through our educational system that smashes their ability to use their imagination. I would go as far as to say most adults don't ever use their imagination throughout a usual working day. And this is a travesty. It's terrible. They never get to use the most powerful mental faculty that they have at their disposal, their mind. I spend 30 minutes a day sitting in my favorite chair with a pen and a notepad, and I allow my mind to wander, using my imagination to think about what types of products, what types of functions, what types of features, what types of things I want to do with my life, with the projects that I'm endeavoring on. Every single application that you see for the Crypto Nation, from the Bitcoin Pub, or what we're building right now for Crypto Yum, or how we're building our consulting practice out, all of that was conjured up in our minds. There's so many ideas that you have yet to think about. One of the biggest problems is you never have time to actually sit down and really think about it. Let your imagination run wild. Take 30 minutes a day. It doesn't even have to be 30 minutes a day. It could be 10 minutes a day. Using this muscle, using this brain, using your mental faculty of imagination is something that many of us adults haven't flexed or haven't stretched or haven't used for many, many, many years. I could spend hours talking about the power of imagination. Actually, frankly, there was a talk I did not too long ago where that's exactly what I was talking about, is using the power of imagination, especially if you're trying to change your life, especially if you're trying to do something different. Using your imagination can help guide you and create goals. In many ways, the life that you want has to begin first using your imagination. What life do you want? Do you want to live in a better place? Do you want to have a better career? Do you want to drive a better car? What do you want to do? Allow your imagination to wander. Allow your imagination to flourish. Allow your imagination to dive into areas of your life that you never thought possible that you could change. Let your imagination run wild. Think about the amazing future that you could have. Think about the amazing possessions, if that matters to you, that you could have. Create it now. and then face that direction and start moving in that direction. Your imagination is the most powerful gift that you've ever been granted with as a human being. No, you weren't born a horse, you weren't born a cow, you weren't born a dog. None of these animals have imagination. Only we do. So today, in today's B90X, man, it's very simple. Spend some time today and try to create a schedule of it for the future, of sitting down and using your imagination. It might be hard because you're going to sit there and your mind is going to start wandering to things that you need to do, work items you need to do, follow-ups, people that you need to talk to. But let your imagination run wild, especially around the blockchain design life that you want. So I hope this was helpful. I could spend so much more time talking about this, and I'd love to talk with you guys about using your imagination in the Bitcoin pub thread below. So drop a comment, let us know how you're using your imagination, and maybe even where you think your imagination could take you. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Hey, what's up? If you like this content and you're new here, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. However, there's even a better option. I highly recommend you become one of our patron subscribers. Patron subscribers get patron-only town halls, QAs, and behind-the-scenes access to applications and products that we're building for the crypto nation. We'd love for you to become a patron saint and become part of our journey building infrastructure for the spaceship that's going to the moon. If you want more information on becoming a patron saint, click the link over here or go to patreon.com/pub. Last of all, make sure that you smash that like button.